Alright. Hello everybody, how's everyone today? Omega Kita Death. Alright. Let's see. I wonder who will come in. Although for everyone who watched this earlier and are watching it on archive, thank you for subscribing. At least I managed to reach 300. Thank you very much. Just in case anyone are still wondering, my throat is still not well yet. It's still recovering, but it should be recovered soon. Technically, I can do a live stream for a few days and I should recover fast, but I'm just being stubborn, you know. Anyway, the medicine I took may cause me to become drowsy and I might end up sleeping. So, due to that, I will be just chatting just a little bit in the case that if no one come in, and well, at least you guys will get to know why. I mean, like, it's not like I don't want to sleep or not to rest, but because reality apparently you need to do a daily mission or whatsoever along the line. So I just end up just decided to do it and excuse me, do it and then just see how it goes. Probably around less than 1 hour for this stream today, I guess. On the other hand, I mean, like, there's quite a lot of topic to talk about when I for the random chat. I mean, like, even the latest one that I was actually looking, like, refs say that apparently he was doxed during his wedding, which is like, I don't recommend doxing, but to think that there are some people who actually celebrate it, which is crazy on its own though. Anyway, my cough are actually pretty dry though, if I say so myself. But dude, the number of people celebrating this is just crazy though. The receipt was fake. Oh, interesting. Excuse me. Wow. If refs say Dash really got dots, that would be the most crazy thing I've ever seen in my life though. Like, why is it that so many stupid things ever happened when I was sick though? The number of people talking about doxing, like, dots in itself is already a very yabai thing. And to think that people are actually celebrating it is like, I'm just surprised. It's crazy though. And also my dude, the drive car is not really working for me. I have to see how it goes. Even right now, I have to keep drinking warm water. In case anyone want to know, I've been drinking honey water though. They said that I have to drink warm water to kill all the bacteria that is on my throat, because apparently the bacteria can't stand heat. So drinking hot water might be better. Although I had no idea to what extent is that true though. I mean, like, our body is not. I mean, like, personally, I feel like our body is not able to withstand that high of a heat. But I wouldn't lie that drinking warm water right now due to my sore throat is actually feeling very kimochi though. Oh. I don't know why people hate Ref Day. Let's say this though. I mean, like if the thing he do is not to your liking, they can just block him. Why the hell they want to go and harass him though? I mean, I don't agree with Hero Hill or Ref Say This contents all the time. But they do put up a valid point. Like, one of the reasons why I didn't want to go their route is that if I go to the route of like being a dramatic person, it just doesn't sit right with me, because I tend to sit in the middle and see both sides of the coin. So unless the person like unless the person that I hate is really like for example like Johnny Somali, yeah, I would actually go to a point of like saying like, dude, that kind of person deserve a punch in the head. But on the other hand, like, unless the person really pisses me off a lot. But so far, I don't see much other people. Not saying that it's not such a thing. I mean, I already got a freaking company that is already giving me a whole new issue already, though. Seriously. Excuse me. Yeah, tonight I won't be able to stay too long. Hope you guys can understand. Because before the start of the stream, I normally, like, before I start the stream, I will take a shower, release all my body toxic, eat at least something nice, prepare everything just in case so that I can start streaming. But also right before I start the stream, just for safety reason, I was actually I was debating, do I eat the medicine or not. So two of the medicine I have is that one is for my blocked nose and one is for my dry cough. The I see the doctor? No, it's actually medicine for my parents and it's leftover, so I just kind of like might as well just eat it. Like all ASEAN parents, all the medicine is like, yeah, they got the medicine, just eat the medicine. Don't spend money on doctor, just eat the leftovers. So yeah, I just drink the medicine, and both may cause drowsiness. So if I end up sleepy on live, I hope you guys can understand. But if I feel like before I feel like I can stop the stream, so I might end up stopping the stream and just go to sleep. But right now I'm kind of like torn about what should I talk about this tomorrow though. Like, people are celebrating Ref Say That's being doxed, so I'm not sure how true is that though. Excuse me. It's really not helping my throat with using this voice though. Some people might like this voice though. Like, is my voice out weird? I don't know. Let's say like a lot of people not talking about it. That would be good. Did someone actually delete that post? I did screenshot the first part, but I never really like save it though. Ref Say This. Like, the amount of people who hate him is really like crazy though. But doxing is out of the hand though. I mean, like, no matter how much you hate the person, doesn't mean that you should go and like dox the person. It's like, I mean, like let's say for example, like if for Johnny Somali case, what he did is like irritate the whole of Japan, and that alone is already enough to warrant him arrest already, and everyone say he deserve it. But the question would be like, does he even, if let's say for example, if he doesn't get arrested, if one day we found out that he got murdered along the line of while in Japan, does that mean he deserve it? Well, the thing is, right, the question we have to ask ourselves, in terms of justice law, right, just because you hate a person, you go and murder the person, does it make it justifiable? It doesn't though. In the eyes of the law, it's always like, it just made you a murderer. You didn't really kind of do along the line of oh, just because you do some public justice. In the sense, right, in any country law, right, it's just telling everyone that you're just doing your own justice, that is a very bad, in a sense it's very considered wrong though, even if it's considered justifiable by many people. Like one of the thing like in Japan, that a lot of people tend to hate like in Japan is that I have seen quite a lot of Japanese dislike all the puppy arrest in Japan. Like people stating like public arrest, like arresting people who did crime and send them to the police is a good thing. But when there is like no evidence or false allegation, that alone, right, is a whole different things. And a lot of people kind of hate this kind of thing. Like if you got no evidence, you just kind of do everything for crowd chasing. Yeah, not correct though. And the worst part of I seen quite a lot of I personally I've seen quite a lot of people talking along the line of like some of the public arrest YouTuber, right? I got one case that I'll be talking probably tomorrow or next 2 days, because I need to ensure at least I got all the evidence out first before I can do the, like, always do a research before you do anything though. Like even for today's topic, I pretty sure I did carefully like search up on the internet destroy man over who spent over $62,000. I was like, I couldn't find who's the person name, because I don't want to, like, if I review him who is he, I'll be just like doxing him who is he though. So kind of like just say that apparently he is who is who, and I guess in a sense it would be much better if I let people to do all those kind of things. But you know, like when people want to spend money, right, it's back to the point of like, it's his own money, he decide how you want to waste it or how to spend it. But on the other hand, I'm like kind of conflict, like that is just a stupid way of spending money though. Which is the reason why I kind of like, sometimes when I do the research I have to be very careful, but at the same time I kind of respect, I have to give the respect that if he got his own decision of spending money, then yeah, by all means he got his right to spend money though. I can't just go around saying like, oh, he shouldn't do this or he should do that. That is like stopping the right of that person though. Seriously, right? Why is it that everything that always happen when I'm sick, including my cat though? Like my cat is not even giving me a proper time to rest. It's like keep meowing me like shit on the living room, pee on the living room, and then I have to clean it up while I'm sick. And then my dad is like at home doing nothing. I'm like, damn, my dad. He's like, he's just resting the whole day, and I also rest though, but I still have to go and wash the freaking all the freaking floor just because of my cat. Like seriously, I want to smack my cat, but that would be considered animal abuse, so I will not do that. But at the same time, I had no idea how am I gonna teach my cat though. My cat is already old already. Like we tried to train it to use the toilet. It used to use the toilet a lot, but I seriously had no idea what caused it to use the toilet outside though. It's just love using the outside toilet. I'm like, dude, what is up with you, stupid cat? And in terms of cat years, right, it's already like 10 plus. Like in terms of years, it's like 10 plus in human years. So how is considered 10 plus though? Let me do a check. 13 years. Cat years. Cat years to human years. Am I wrong? 11, 12, 13. Alright. 13 years old is considered 68. Oh my god, it's freaking older than my dad and my mom. Dude. I guess it's not wrong to call it a freaking senior cat though. It's a freaking senior cat. But the thing is, right, it's still a freaking picking eater though. Even at this age. Like seriously. I'm not sure whether does he actually know that he got. Is he really got dots or something along the line? It would be very bad if that's the truth though. Apparently he didn't post anything. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. Oh yes, I remember there is the person called, is it called Misa? Misa VTuber. But there's a lot of Misa though. The number of people who hate, like the number of people who hate Ref say this is like a lot though. It's crazy, you know, guys. I have to release a lot of the stuff stuck on my nose though. It's the one who was celebrating. Did they delete the post? I'll be surprised if they delete it though. Who was the one? I have to check my phone though. I was checking this information using the phone. In case anyone wants to know how I check, normally I use my phone to check and then just slowly search online to verify. Let me check my phone. Alright, I got that information. Need to just discard person out. Alright. The person is still there. I'm not gonna reveal too much information just in case. Okay, the poll is still there though. 12 hours ago. Yeah, definitely the poll is still there though. VTuber who support doxing. I had contacts that some don't because I only know about them too. But the number of YouTubers celebrating just because someone got dot is like crazy though. I'm actually pretty surprised about it. Like the number of people who go around, like going around just to dox people, just because people got a fulfilling life, got a, let's say, something that they don't have. Like, dude, then just go show it to the whole world that you can be better. Don't just celebrate other people's misfortune. I mean, like, just because you got misfortune, do you want to spread the misfortune? I want people keeping their misfortune. Like, even when I got bad luck, I don't really like go around curse anyone or be mad at anyone. Like, even when I got the very bad luck for pulling for foreign all the way to 166, I don't really blame anyone over it though. Oh my god, the information is really true though. I know. But this is just crazy though. Rest people celebrating another person getting dots, and in order to cover up their threat, they delete their own post after they've been called out. Like seriously? What were they thinking about? That's just crazy though. I don't really like to call out people, but sometimes when people just go along just celebrating another person getting dots, it's just, I don't know. Are they even sane in the first place? Like doxing is already like very evil already, and yet people celebrating over it. And after being called out, they just, oh sorry, didn't mean that, delete. Like dude, whatever you post, people are going to just take record, post it and share it to others, you know. The person who kickstarted it or Misa. There's a lot of Misa though. Let me see, is this the one? Like, did her post? Oh my god, her post is still there though. Dude. Oh. It's really amazed me at how people actually celebrate it though. Guys, that is just crazy. The number of people who celebrate. I'm just gonna. I might consider. I will respect Ref saying this. Like, wait for his start of the story tomorrow. Likely he'll be posting about it tomorrow. If not, I will just go ahead with the story though. But dude, I mean, like, if he really got lost, then I will say it. But the number of people who celebrate a person get dodging is ridiculous though. There are some people who go along in the comments stating like the person who dots the person is considered horrible and disgusting person. I see there's quite a lot of this kind of posts, and well, someone even post a picture of saying like, be ashamed of who you are. Happy for his downfall, but not the doxing. Well, I'm not sure. I mean, like, I don't agree with Ref say there's contents all the time. There are some contents that is like being one-sided, but the way he says stuff, that there is some valid point in some sense of. ちょっと待って。Okay, I'm back, guys. My cat just wants some pampered love. That's why I went to go and talk to my. That's why I have to go out because my cat is just keep on meowing at my door, so I have to go and take care of it. It just needs some love sometimes. You know, like cats sometimes can get lonely, you know. Let me see the quote. All people who... It's just insane though. All people who enjoy that. Dude, how can people be so happy about another person getting dots though? Man waking up to discover refs got dots. They ruined. Some people are happy, some people find it offensive. Oh, I don't know. Dude, why is all my cat? Seriously. Seriously, my cat just want to play right now though. My cat just wanted to play. I'm just gonna ignore it. Because I'll be sleeping in a while though. The medicine I ate for phlegm, blocked nose, the cough, all of them apparently contain side effect of drowsiness, so I'm not sure how long I can hold on though. If I send it out fall asleep, I hope you guys can understand though. Hopefully I won't, but I'll have to see how it goes though. I'm just right now trying to research on that because the next topic I'm actually got two topics to talk about for the next two random chat. But if let's say Des got dots, I feel like that is just being crazy though. And one of the topics I want to talk is about the puppy arrest in Japan. Like one YouTuber who go around doing puppy arrest. Like it's a thing in Japan. If you arrest a person with evidence show, that's a good thing. But the thing is, right, taking the law into your own hand is kind of like already on the iffy side in Japan, and especially if you put up the evidence onto YouTube to show to everyone, right? Like the YouTuber that I mentioned got banned, kind of like got semi-banned by YouTube, where more of his video got taken down. And the thing is, right, when people ask, like when there's someone who interview him, like why do he do this kind of thing, he said he's earning ad revenue. While doing that so-called in his own way, or quote unquote, is that he's doing the right thing and spreading the seriousness of Japan crime in to the whole world. And I'm like, yes, but in the eyes of the law, right, when you doing public arrest, I mean, like, it's fine if you want to credit himself for the arrest, but the thing is, why would he go around saying that it's a good thing? Because I mean, like, if the evidence that is supposed to be shown to the court, it's just gonna be useless, because when the evidence got shown to the whole world, it can become a irrelevant arrest evidence though, and the person in charge or the perpetrator will just end up being how to say it, released because no evidence. Probably arrest YouTuber Japan. See whether I can find it. Whether I can find that though. I still have that on my phone. Like every information I will check is all on my phone though. Like every time when I do research, is like when I'm sitting outside in the living room, like don't always sit in my I'm not the type of person who always sit on my phone. Sit on my desktop just to do research though. Sometimes going up in the living room with a huge space where you can just sit down with your cat next to you and just search easily. At least you got a fresh mind, you know. Wait. Information. This one is already covered already. The other person. There is another person though. Kazuaki, that one I already stated. Apparently got quite a lot of people doesn't like that case though. I have to search on my phone. Let me do a search again. Where's the person? Sugar relationship. Oh, that one is today cover. 10 years old. Okay, that one is over already. Which phone was the one that I actually do the search on? YouTuber. Oh, found it. Asahika. Oh, okay. YouTuber. Drop Shinjuku. Stung. Okay, found it. I think I can share this with you guys. Okay. Cotto matte ne. This one I think I can share. The other one doesn't have much information, but this information I think I can share though. At least this information I can share though. It's already confirmed. This is a confirmed case. If it's on the Asahi, one of the news, yeah, it's definitely a confirmed case already. Where can I show it? Okay, alright, so actually this is one of the cases that I will be covering tomorrow or after, I'm not sure, the day after. But I can share this with you guys to kind of give you guys an idea. So apparently that public arrest, right? Like one of the person got arrested is called they're two YouTubers to be exact, like dubbed a man into buying illegal drugs and arranged for his apprehension by police. But then again, right, because they were holding on to real drugs themselves, they also got arrested for possession of drugs. So Ren Kono, 30 years old, known as citizen arrest type YouTuber, and Michitake Okumura, 28, also a V-blogger, are suspected of, in case anyone want to know, V-blogger is actually just video people who do live stream, are suspected of aiming and beating possessor of stimulated drugs. So in a sense, it's considered that apparently they in their hand was actually real drugs. So I'm gonna assume that in order to lure the actual, buyer, they kind of like got hold of real drugs and end up because the police kind of like, hey, you also got drugs, we gotta arrest you. So they end up getting arrested too though. Even though the funny thing is that they did it apparently they did it to ensure that the person got arrested. But the thing is, right, possession of drug in Japan is also on the iffy side though. So if you got possession of the drug, you are still gonna get arrested. But the thing is, right, he actually, right now in Japan, apparently there are a lot of YouTuber who do live stream, right, got arrested. Like Johnny Somali was the first, and after Fidia, really another issue really. Now they just go around arresting all the YouTubers that cause trouble though. Like if you're a troublemaker, they'll just arrest you on the spot already. But it's just being stupid though. Like when the issue of the public arrest is one thing, but if you're going around creating trouble, yeah, that's a little bit on the iffy side though. He even tell the police that he wanted to get advertisement revenue and became famous. But definitely they got famous by getting arrested. I might cover this case in one of the random chat. I mean, it's very confirmed. Because if anyone asks more for my opinion, right? Hello Cat, hello there. Sorry, the chat on reality just hang for some reason. Yeah. Thank you very much. And also, how's your day? One thing is, right, if anyone asks me about my opinion, just to ensure the skill is not tilted before I put out the skill and talk about this, right? Yeah, I will agree on the part that what they did is a little bit too overboard, because they should actually let the police handle this case. Like they can just give the evidence to the police and let the police handle from there, and maybe kind of like firm the person got arrested and wait until the person got convicted and then post it on YouTube to say what happened. At least that in a sense can tell everyone a closure. You just tell everyone that, oh, the person got arrested, but there's no closure to it. It's like, yeah, kind of on a problematic though. Oh, you're also on the YouTube side. Oh, Naruto now. But at least I have to thank you guys for the 300 subscribing though. Wouldn't have reached to this point without you guys. 300. I guess I know this is gonna sound like I'm gonna die, but at least I can say the word. Thank you 300. But no need to worry, guys. I'm not gonna die. There's no way. You just at least 300 can say thank you 300. Aspire no longer available. Sometimes when, like, in case I thought about the low crime rate in Japan is crazy, but dude, the number of crime rate in Japan is just crazy though. Like guys, just look at this, all the Japan news though. Just look at it. 14 years old girl riding bicycle bike, riding bike seriously injured after being hit by a car. Like driver arrested. Like dude, oh, that 14 years old is fine. Oh god. A 39 years old woman killing her own 8 years old son and 5 years old daughter. Dude. Are the children a single mother? Ah. Couldn't bad of leaving her children behind with no one to look after them, but you freaking kill them though. Dude, she killed her daughter and her son, and then just tell people that, oh, I can't kill myself because I need to take care of them. Like, dude, they are dead. Parenting is probably the most stressful thing in the world. Yeah, I do agree on that part, but I'm just gonna guess that this mom can't handle the stress of being a parent though, especially when it comes to single mother. The cost of living in Japan is getting higher though. We'll agree on that. Man's arrested for stabbing neighbor inside Tama Brief Orchard. Oh my god. They say that Japan got low crime rate. Look at the number of news they freaking have every day. You know you live in a nice country if those stories make it to the nation. I'm not sure about that though. I always say, like, for me who live in Japan for 6 years, right, at the time, I will agree that Japan is pretty safe. But on the other hand, if there is like stabbing and killing case on a daily basis, okay guys, look at the date itself, like all of this happening like today or yesterday, you know, it's insane. You know what happened like just yesterday or today, and I'm like, what were they thinking? Like 20 abusing attack, dude. They say that Japan is safe, but look at a 28 years old man arrested for abusing 10 years old son. 10-month old, not 10 years old, sorry. 10-month old is just a freaking baby, for goodness sake. I'm just amazed though. The wife who saw the incident called 119. Her kid was taken to the hospital with contracted police after a case of possible child abuse. Oh god, I hope the baby is fine though. But slamming the son head onto the sofa armrest? What were they thinking? What were that man thinking about? He's a freaking 28 years old. You should know. If the baby grow up to have something bad happen to him, this man is gonna pay for it though. They are not common. Being hit by a car won't make to the national press in other country. Well, true, but the thing is, right, the normal, like, I always talk about like low crime rate in Japan doesn't mean that there isn't though. Like, it's always happen on a daily basis. Like, even like, if you don't help a person who dying in the park, you still gonna get arrested. Like, dude, it's just crazy though. It's just crazy. Oh my god. I feel like, right guys, when they go around saying like Japan got low children rate, right, I feel like most of them die off though. Like the number of people dying off, like now we got a 9-month-old girl being carried by mother dies after a car back into them. Like a car that doing a reverse got hit them in Miyazaki City. 72 years old driver. Okay, this one I think I have to say it out loud though. I have to say this, guys. I know this might surprise to more of you guys, right? But there is a lot of driver in Japan that is over 17 years old. Not over 60 only, okay? A lot over 70 years old. And I can assure you guys, that was one time when I told you guys that when I said I almost got hit 9 times, right? I almost hit 9 times. I almost got isekai 9 times. 7 of them truck, 1 of them ambulance, and 1 of them is a car. The car was driven by a freaking old man that time though. And the only good thing is that the man promised to pay for my medical bill at that time and bring me to the hospital, do the checkup, pay for the checkup, everything, and then I was fine with that at the time. But the funny thing is that after the incident, I still go to my school. I still end up going to school. The thing is that the car was a taxi though. It was a taxi driver. It's very reckless though. I've seen quite a lot of old men driving taxi in Japan, right? Very recklessly though. The thing is, right, old men should get tested for reaction and reflect time when they pass 65 or so. Now the thing is, right, they don't really have such a thing in Japan. And often more than not, right, they will just state that they can drive is fine already. The thing is, I would say another thing that some of them don't even have the actual license to drive, and they end up just driving without getting caught. So it's amazing. So in Japan, when they say when you see a red light for them, green man, you can pass. Look carefully before you cross the road in Japan. Like a lot of people say, like why in Japan a lot of people wait until the traffic light turn red or turn green man to walk. It's because in times, right, there are such reckless drivers that just drive no matter what, and most of them that got into accident tend to be old men though. Like old people, I can understand why, like when we go along the line of saying like, oh, they have lower refraction. Yes, it's because they got lower reaction and refresh. It can be a dangerous thing though, and the worst thing is that they never check the back. Especially in this case, we can take it that they never look into like this person just reverse without looking, even though there's like what kind of car that can't let you see the back though? If it's a van, a truck, yeah, but dude, a 9-year-old girl lost her life because of this old man. And they say that why there's an aging population issue. Dude, old people are killing all the children now. Matcha, hello there. Kenyojo-san, hello there. How's your day? Like, this is one of the reasons why sometimes when I read Japan news, right, it's way amazing that the one that I see for Singapore though. Like if I go and type Singapore news, it's Singapore crimes, right? Sometimes I do check it just for the sake. I don't really see much though. Seriously, I don't really see much. Man who sue woman for 3 million after she rejected him, charged with cheating. Wait, what? 3 days ago? Okay, now I'm intrigued, guys. Let's take a look. This Oji-san effectively got rid of his retirement fund. Who knows? Yeah, I mean, like average age for people, right, in Japan, they always say that up to 80, 90. This old man is 72 though. He's still got a long way to go. Kei Kashigan, who made headline for suing a woman for 3 million Singapore dollars after she rejected him, had been reprimanded for investigation for his fresh cheating charge. What the hell is this new in Singapore? Alright, let's see. Singapore, a man who made global headline for suing a woman for $3 million after she rejected him was charged with cheating in a separate case. A 31 years old Singaporean man was handed 1 count of cheating for inducing a man to divert 2,650 to a bank account for a MacBook Pro that turned out to be fake. He's also accused of conspiring with another man called Chen Shen in order to cheat Mr. Tan Wei Liang between October and November. Richie-san, hello there, and Mr. Firefly, hello there. Kashigan allegedly engaged a carrier to deliver a sealed fake MacBook Pro with a legitimate series sales number to Mr. Tan, who then transferred the money as he believed the laptop was genuine. He was reprimanded for investigation and will return to court. Oh my god. This guy, right? Wow. Miss Tan rejected him romantically, and he sued her for several things, including breaching an agreement to improve their relationship and for the emotional trauma he traveled. Okay, guys, I will cover this case. This is worse than the. Dude, guys, this is worse than the case I covered today, you know. The one I covered today, thank you for the sticker. I mean, like, for the case today I covered was a man who is self-proclaimed crypto whale spending $62,000 on an OnlyFans model. And now we got a guy in Singapore who got rejected. And he was like, oh no, I got rejected. Oh no, I got emotional trauma, all the bad feeling. I'm gonna sue you because you rejected me. You have to pay me $3 million. Dude. So if I got rejected a few times, do I have to sue all the girls that rejected me millions of dollars? That wouldn't make me a millionaire. I feel like this guy is just being how to say this, a drama queen. Number one is a drama queen. Number two, I will actually think that this guy is trying to cheat people of money and just using like this is the first time I ever see this such an interesting news in Singapore though. How is this not in the top headline though? Like how is this still not in the top headline? Singapore, this is what Singaporean is looking for, you know. This is what everyone want to know. Not the sales, but basically suing a woman for $3 million. I mean, like he got into global case. He got rejected. It's like only because he found that he was just only a friend. Oh no! I got friend zoned, dude. If he actually stayed telling the whole story that he got friend zoned, yeah, every guy will stand on his end. But if he sued the hell out of the other person who rejected him, that just made him a coward and a stupid person, though. I don't know though. I mean, like this is one crazy thing I ever heard though. Like I was going to cover about this YouTuber case. I like to tell you guys, like I always search out a lot of things on YouTube on online to share to everyone, and I'm actually pretty surprised about this kind of thing happening in Singapore though. Like for me, I always check on Japan news, like Asahi, the morning news, or Japan Today. I always check on Japan Today too though. The Japan Today is always full of news though. Like even the latest one, there was one that got caught recently. Yes, apparently they said that there is a small tsunami recorded apparently. So because they say that there was an earthquake hit off Philippines, so I'm not sure is the tsunami gonna be big and will it affect both Philippines and Japan. So the only thing I can say is prayer to their safety. But yeah, that was the one that caught my attention when I was reading the news. So natural disasters is always a problem though. Counseling. Dude, this Miss Tan asked him what he was wrong about. His reply: "Get lost. See you in court." Wow. This is some real BS I ever seen one. If like guys. Okay, let's imagine, right, guys? If I reject a person, let's say for example, if I reject a person, right, will the person have the full right to sue me? I mean, one of the reasons why I don't dare to say yes or no, right, is that imagine if I get sued and then I lose, and then I will end up have like the only way out of it will be like, oh, you have to date me. I'm like, wow, that's one real shit of getting the girl. He might be a genius. Just think about this. Loso is bogus, but if she spread rumor about him that he's Peter ship, he might actually sue her of defamation. No, the thing is, right, I can see like defamation being a thing, but if there is, but excuse me, like if the person going around saying like, oh my, you just put me as a friend, if I am the judge, right? Although I'm not a judge, I can assure you guys, but just looking at it, I would just throw the case out of the window though. I would just throw this case out of the window and just look at the man and just say like, just man up. There is no defamation. There is no one stopping you. What kind of trauma just because you got? Is it that if you got trauma, go and get a specialist help, for goodness sake. The only sentence I would give out is he need to get a specialist help though. I will be throwing that case out of the window. Like this is one of the stupidest cases I ever seen in my life. But I will definitely cover this case though. There won't be any image, I guess. They never show the image of the person. I guess I will have to deal with a lawsuit image or create art something along the line. But this is the most stupid thing I ever seen in my life. Like, dude, this is one of the reasons why sometimes you search different world for different crime news, right? It's really crazy though. But let's be honest, guys. We've seen this case. 2-3 days later, we are all gonna forget about all these things, right? It's just that we see this case, next 2 days, we'll definitely forget about it. I always say along the line, like, when I get sleepy, I get more yabai. Like, my yabai mode just elevate the more I getting sleepy. But dude, Elisa, hello there. Like, why do the thief? This must be the most stupid thing I ever seen in my life. Thief arrested after stolen bike show off for sales on free market apps. Rosan, hello there. How's your day? Because Elisa, let me defend myself. I had eaten the medicine for blocked nose, headache, as well as cough and a few others medicine that can cause drowsiness. So yeah, I ate the medicine 1 hour ago. So I'm actually, if I talk more and more about it, just means that I'm actually getting sleepier and sleepier. So but dude, okay, let's check today's news. Osaka, November 30th. Police in Izumi, Osaka Prefecture had arrested 2 high school students aged 16 and 17. Oh, juvenile! On suspicious of stealing an electrical bicycle and then attempting to sell it on a free market app. According to police, the bike owner, 39-year-old man who lived in Kishiwada City, saw his bike, which was stolen in early November and valued at 190,000 Japanese yen, listed on the app and pretend to be an interest buyer, Kodo News reported. After exchanging message with the suspect by the app, he notified the police. Dude, thank you very much for the I must be son. But dude, number one, the 2 young kids don't have a future. Number 2, the bike owner deserved that crap. Number 3, don't sell stolen items on an online marketing app. Like, nande. I'm actually number one very surprised that the man was able to find his own bike online through the apps. And in case you guys are not aware, right, every bike in Japan got a series number. That was one thing, but in fact, right, there is actually 2 serial number, not just the car plate number, because car plate number, right, they can kind of like remove it, change it, and it became invalid. So that one is one thing. So there is one serial number based on the car plate. That one is the plate on the car, on the bike or whatever. There is another serial number for all bike. That is a unique number. And that unique number, right, is for the police to register it, just in case. So, if the person was able to modify the police, dude, that's just crazy though. Police traced a bike to a housing complex in Izumi and stormed out the building. A 17-year-old boy who lived in the apartment was arrested on Tuesday, while the other was arrested later in the day. December come. Yes, December had come already. That's why a lot of people say it's the moment to release all the milk. Additionally, police. Oh god. Like play on card, yeah, in a sense, yes. Let me see whether I can show you guys or not. I'm not sure whether they will show it. Japan, like serial number. If you go to any of them, right, they will have something like this. They will have something like this, and all of them engraved is a serial number. So, like something like this. Yeah. Can't really show you too big, but you can definitely see the number over there. So yeah, this kind of serial number is actually meant to place on the bike for the police to register just in case. That's why there is two serial number. Only cars only have one, but for motorbike, bicycle, electric bike, all bike have to have this serial number engraved on them. It's for safety reason. That's why this serial number will actually indicate. So any bike that have made in Japan, right? If they don't have this serial number, you won't be able to find the bike easily though. But the thing is, right, what actually amazed me is that they still managed to find additional bike. They still managed to find a bike on them though. You don't like December? Why? December is a nice moment though. It's the moment of Christmas. But don't need to worry, Elisa. Christmas Day itself, I'm just gonna celebrate at my house though. Apparently, I'm not sure though. My sister might come home to celebrate Christmas with our family, but we have to see how first though. I prefer to celebrate with you guys. at least I got someone to talk to much. I feel like this. I won't cover this stupid case though. This is just stupid though. 質問 OK 何の質問ですか tell us musician I recommend checking out Mei-En, my all-time pop J-pop queen. Although I know some people will say, why is it not a VTuber? Well, the one that got me into anime song is actually Mei-En, M-A-Y-N. Malaysia, America, which country got start with Y though? Well, anyway, Y and then New Zealand and Christmas. No, don't like. Hey, I mean like, sure. I mean like, there is a lot of people doesn't like Christmas. In a sense, like let's say for example in some country that has snows, yeah, I can see why, because you have to shovel all the snow. I mean when I was back in Japan, when there is snow, yeah, I have to clean out though. I have to help clean out the front area, including even my balcony itself. I have to clean out. If not, I won't be able to hang my clothes out. But seeing 6 years of snow, yeah, that's good enough for me already. Yeah, I mean like, listen, you have to understand, I spent 6 years alone in Japan during the Christmas season without going out for a day or with friends. I'm just like, last 2 years at home. First year I did go out with my friend, but it's just on like the day before Christmas. And other than that, for all 6 years, I just stayed alone at home though, during Christmas season. And I can just sing the Chipmunk song. Just go, I'm so lonely, I have no money. Okay, just bear with my voice right now, guys. My voice is still recovering. Emma-san holiday, how's your day? Our representative staff member arrested for shoplifting. Oh. Oh my god. Father arrested for... Oh my god. What a crazy world we are living in. A 17 years old man decided to just kill his own son. What did the son did though? There had been trouble between the son and himself for some time. But do you have to go to the point of killing your own son? That's insane though. This is quite... House of Representatives staff member arrested for shoplifting. Suspicious of theft after he allegedly stole grocery of more than 9,000 yen. Dude, that's freaking $80 USD though. That's just freaking $80 USD. Why would they want to steal that much item? And you freaking work in a House of Representatives. Dude, you don't even represent the human now. You're just representing a thief. Hello, Visan, hello there. For Alisa, it's a different issue due to Christmas. I mean, like, everyone got their own Christmas issue. Won't say that is bad though. Hello. Let's just say that my mood is getting yabai and yabai though. I can just feel that the medicine is kicking in on my sleepiness, but I'm still awake because of my yabai mode being activated. That will celebrate properly this year. Yeah, I mean, like, you can drag the other people out. Oh my god, how can this be a thing? Dog handler charged with beating dogs cruelly at K9 Connection Training Center. Dude, that's just animal abuse though. A dog handler linked to a video of a dog being abused was charged on court with animal cruelty. Obviously, you have to do that. If you beat a freaking dog, right? Like, that's one of the reasons why, like, every time my cat do something wrong, I won't go and beat to the point of it, using something to beat it. Like, why would you want to strike a freaking animal? They don't understand human all the time. Dude, that's... You need to drag yourself out for work. Yeah, I mean, like, everyone have to work, that's for sure. I mean, like, I even have to do my random chat and stuff on that day itself, you know. Although I might have to ask... I never asked anyone out yet. I'm still alone. If people come... Nuna-san, hello there, how's your day? If people come and find me, that's a different story. How's my throat? Does the voice right now sound fine to you? But at least I will tell you guys that at least it's better though. At least the one thing is that I didn't spit out blood. Yesterday I did spit out blood. Today no blood. It's just that there was a lot of coughing today. I was resting. The thing is, right, the medicine, I don't really have to eat the medicine though. I sleep the whole day, you know, guys. At least I still managed to squeeze out a random chat. I still managed to squeeze out one random chat to post on. Okay, I guess enough. I might cover out on these two cases for the next two random chat. One would be, okay, where's the case? Okay, one is the YouTuber who sell out drugs stung in Shinjuku get stung themselves, and another case, K9, that one I don't want to. It's too harsh for me. Man who sue woman for $3 million after she rejected him charged with cheating. I mean, like, these two cases have to share though. This is too funny for me to not to share though. I have to share those two cases for the random chat. So random chat number 90. The next few, I won't say 90 something though. I mean, like, there is still rest say issue. The rest say there's issue. I'm not sure whether it really got docked. I will have to talk about that next time. If it's bad if I didn't cough blood but she did, 100% I would say it's very bad. Anyone who can cough out blood, please send them to the hospital. And even though I say that, I never send myself to the hospital. But the thing is, right, my parents have a lot of medication, so I eat those. When my sister know I was sick, she also give her medicine. So you know that feeling like in Asia family, right? Like, you know that in Asia family, like every time when you eat the medicine, when you eat some medicine and you feel alright already, you left with some leftover. Instead of eating it finished, you leave it in the fridge saying like, oh, in the future if I sick with the same syndrome, I will just eat the same medicine again. Or if someone else got the same syndrome, okay, let's give it to them. So yeah, I drank my dad and my mom medicine. So the blood nose can cause drowsiness, the cough syrup also can cause drowsiness, the headache also cause drowsiness. They even asked me, do I want to eat one of the medicine that contains steroid, and I'm like, no, just no. That is a freaking drug. That is a medicine that I can't take. Usually Panadol 24/7. True. I did eat some Panadol though. I did eat some Panadol. But it's just great. Basically in every household, all due to medicine being cheap. But the thing is, right, medicine in Japan is way different from medicine in Singapore or other country though. Okay, for medicine in Japan, right, some medicine you have to get the prescription from the doctor. So you go to the, so basically what happens is that you go to the doctor, or the hospital, you see the doctor just write you tell you to go to the counter. They will write you a prescription. They won't give you the medicine. They will give you the prescription. You pay for the service. Then you get a prescription to any pharmacy, and then you get your medicine from the same pharmacy. Normally there will be one pharmacy near the hospital or the hospital itself, but you have to go to the pharmacy for all the medicine. And often more than not, some of the medicine, right, can be bought on drugstore easily. Like you don't need to go to the pharmacy. If you know what kind of medicine you can get, right, you can just go to the drugstore, see the same medicine, you get it on the spot. And I will have to agree that a lot of medicine in Japan, right, some of them are very, very strong. Where there is one Panadol I ate, I was having headache on and a few moments I just feel fine like instantly. I was like, dude, that's just crazy. How is the medicine in Japan so freaking effective? Even one of the medicine, right, for my back, like they got one something like a tab or something along the line. Like you paste it on your back. So when you paste it on the back, apparently the tape itself contain medicine, and it also contain painkiller. So when I paste it, there was a time when I couldn't like bear the pain. After I pasting it, I can just, oh, super lushy, and it just made me feel better and start moving. But it doesn't make me dance around. Okay, if the medicine is so effective that it can make me dance around, I'll definitely crack my back as like an old man already. Even though I'm a freaking old man. The last thing you want is me having a heart attack like an old man. Is it bad that one of those people that is immune to some medicine? Guys, I got a freaking dad who eat Panadol like candies. he freaking ate Pandora candies. And I feel like he's just being immune to the medicine himself anyway. And we later found out that he ate so many Pandora throughout his life that he have to get a stronger version of for his fever every time. Like the doctor have to prescribe him a more stronger medicine. And when I saw the medicine, I was like, dude, that's just crazy, you know. Similar to someone. Hey, at least better it's not me, it's my dad. But the thing is, right, he actually wanted to recommend me for like I got inflammation in my throat that is kind of serious on its own. Like imagine like the reason why I'm having sore throat is just because weather change. Like when it comes to weather change, I will get sick easily. But it's not like I can't talk, I can't do anything. At least it's not like my sister who lost her voice. Like when my sister lost her, like when my sister got sore throat, right, she can't speak at all. You know, at least you guys can still hear me. And yet my mom keeps saying, "Oh, Cassandra, how's your day?" Like my mom saying like, "Oh, because I've been doing live stream, shouting and talking so loud, that's why I got a sore throat." I'm like, dude, mom, it have been raining lately. Of course, I will get sick. It's been raining a lot lately though. And I guess I didn't drink enough water. I mean, like you guys have to forgive me. I've been drinking milk tea lately. Like when I bought a TWG black tea, right? I'm not sure I can search it out on you. TWG 1837 black tea. Oh, they have the image. Like I was drinking this, like TWG, like it's not cheap, okay? This damn tea is so damn delicious, even though it's so damn expensive. I end up drinking it, and when I add some full cream milk or with a little bit of sugar, it was like, go to the pretend, oh my, a nice cup of tea. And the funny thing is, right, my dad say that he doesn't want to drink tea. When I actually let him sniff the black tea leaf, right, it's like, oh my god, it's so strong, he doesn't like it. But the moment when I pour out the black tea, pour in a little bit of full cream milk, add one packet of brown sugar into it, his drink is like, oh, it's too strong. He ended up drinking the whole freaking cup. And this morning, he asked me to boil him one big jar of it. And I was like, okay, I actually made a jar, like a big freaking 1 liter jar of the milk tea. I placed it on the dining table, and I was like, okay, it's a little bit hot for me, so I go and take a rest before I come out when it's cool, and then I'll drink it. The next moment I come out, the whole tea is gone. I was like, dude, Dad, do you have to drink the whole freaking jar? It's like 1 freaking liter jar of milk tea, you know, and he freaking drink it all in one shot. like what? Like he said that it's too strong, it's not nice. Like wow, I guess my dad is now a Shrindele now. He said it's not nice, he ended up drinking the whole damn tea. Like, it's just crazy, you know. But at the end of the day, I just decided not to drink it. I just make myself a honey water to drink. And because I want to make myself, I don't want to eat something bad. Earlier for dinner, I just made xiao long bao to eat. At least I made something steamed, not too strong taste. Like xiao long bao, you just steam it and you can just eat it on the spot. At least the hot soup like clear the throat for some reason though. It feels so nice though. Chinderley dab when it comes to tea. Who knows? But I will tell you guys one thing is that I always have a love-hate relationship with my own dad. It's so hard to say no, I guess. No, the thing is, right, every time we talk, like even earlier, right, when my mom wanted to drink some sparkling grape juice, those kind of bottle that is in the wine bottle, but it's just non-alcoholic drinks. Okay, so it's a sparkling grape, sparkling peach, whatever juice in it. So my mom would say like she want to drink a little bit. So I was like, okay, I go and pour it. I get the wine glass that normally you drink wine. I get the wine glass, put some ice cube in it, pour the juice onto the cup, and my dad just came out of his room, asked, "Can I drink this?" And my mom just said, "Yeah, you can drink. It's not alcohol." And I was like pouring me when I was like, okay, I pour finish. I just give it to my dad first, not to my mom. Yeah, it's like soda one. I just pour to my dad, and then it's okay. I was going to pour another one for my mom, but my dad and my mom decided to share the same cup. My mom and my dad decided to share the same cup, okay? They want to share the same wine glass. So I was like, okay, fair enough. I shall respect that. But the thing is, right, every time when I hear my mom shooting against my dad, it's like, oh my god. How is it always a thing though? Like he would say that because the thing is, right, I put some ice into it so that at least it will be cooling. You want to drink some juice in the cooling, like, that's why I put some ice cube on it. I only put like a little bit of ice cube, and he said he drink it and he said, oh my god, it's so cold. He freaking drink 2 glass of it. It's too cold. Still end up drinking 2 glass. At least no, the thing is, right, my mom wanted to buy some drinks at place at home where it's not alcohol, because the thing is, right, she does have at least 4 bottles of wine. I was thinking of celebrating if I'm not sick, right, if today I'm not sick, I'll be celebrating the 300 subscriber, you know, guys. I mean, like, just because I reached 300 subscribers, I have to celebrate, right? But the thing is, right, I'm sick today, so I can't celebrate it. You know, we just open up 1 glass of red wine, and I'll be like, oh, okay, guys, let's talk. And the thing is, right, my sister and my mom received a lot of alcohol to the point that when I first reached back home, I had to drink like few bottles of them, which the reason why I never like do drinking podcasts, because I end up drinking it after I only drink 1 small cup, okay, not those like whole bottle. I kind of like pour a little bit, close the cap, put it back in the fridge. So kind of like drinking just 1 small cup of every day after I eat my meal. And the thing is, right, if I only want to celebrate, I tend to drink it after a meal because it'll be much better. That's just an old man thing to do. Complain about something even if you like it. No, I guess my dad is just an old man. Oh, even though I'm an old man, I guess he's an old man then. Just like the America. I won't comment on that, okay, guys. It's just that. Yeah, the worst thing is that tomorrow I have to accompany my dad for checkup. Like I'm sick is one thing, but because tomorrow my dad have to go for a checkup, I have to go to the clinic with him tomorrow. I'm like, dude, he can't go. He's like, can't you go on your own? No, I need you to help me or whatever. I'm like, At least, guys, I got something to talk about for tomorrow, like to check on though. I mean, like, there is 2 cases I will cover hopefully for the next 2 random chat, but there's also the ref say that situation. If that situation a little bit worse, I might have to end up doing that first though. But at least I would say that the random chat is going to reach almost 100. Actually, funny thing is, right, guys, between random chat reaching 100 or will I reach 300 subscribers, I was actually thinking that I might reach random chat 100. I was thinking along that I might read at least 100 random chat before I get over 300 subscribers though. So I wasn't expecting myself to get at least 300 subscribers so fast. I have to thank you guys for that. Is he the child or am I the child? Dude, Wee-san, it's the same old man that nagged me for years. On a Monday, you asked me, why do you not have a girlfriend? Tuesday, why are you not thinking of getting married? Thank you for the subscribe. And then on Wednesday, he asked, do you consider getting a child? Thursday, if you don't have a proper job, don't think about getting a child then. Friday, if you don't have a proper job, don't think of getting married. Saturday, don't have a job, better don't get a girlfriend. Sunday, what are you doing in your life? Monday, why do you have no girlfriend? It repeat every single time. You guys have no idea how one of the reasons why I have to run to Japan for 6 years, stay there, like don't even want to come back. Like my younger sister said that how bad can it be? So when I moved to Japan, right, for further study and trying to get a job, right, the funny thing was that my sister actually didn't know it was so bad until she realized it herself. So basically my sister decided to just get a boyfriend and end up getting married, and I was like, so when I finally got married, when my sister got married and then I come back, my dad just son, when's your turn? I just look at my dad, smile. In my mind I actually said WLL, which means wait long. Oji-san quadrant superposition, you had no idea. I wonder if you ever save. If you want me to get married fast, you have to pay for all my expenses. Okay, Wee-san, you had no idea that my dad actually got around saying that, like, do you need me to recommend you one? I was like, no, don't need to, thank you. And the worst thing is, right, guys, they don't, like, my dad just said this, I don't mind who you're gonna get married as long as you get married. I'm like, dude, I thought you were against me getting married to who or whatever, and now you're just telling me that, okay, you open the freaking floodgate. I'm like, dude, wouldn't that be bad? No, the thing is, right, my dad is very traditional to the point that he will make sure that he'll find ways to make sure that I'll get married still. I'm like, I am totally not in a safe zone right now as an old man. The word anyone is quite bad. Yeah, so like, the thing is, right, my dad is a very bad, I won't say my dad is a bad person, it's more like he's very bad at judging a person. Like, my dad get tricked by someone and he won't even realize it though. Like, my dad can get tricked by someone and he won't even realize it. And it's always up to my mom to stop him. Because my mom will know how to handle him. But the thing is, right, you guys have to understand one thing too. My dad, when I go up to sell item with him back then, right, like when we used to sell clothes, right, a lot of ladies always, like when my mom is not next to him, my dad will be surrounded by aunties or ladies going up to him, and the way they chat to him, it's like, oh my god, you can just see it's flirting. But I always have to end up stopping the thing from going too bad, and I actually told my mom. So basically, what happened was that the next week when we go to the same place to work, my mom was there too. So I asked my mom, just go together, and my mom was there, and everyone was like trying to go and flirt with my dad again. Like my dad being called an auntie killer is really just an understatement. Like imagine like 10 plus 20 plus auntie going up to him and chit chat and flirting with him is like, dude, that's just crazy, you know, guys. So imagine that when my mom just next to him and just say that, what you guys want? My mom just go up to all the aunties and just say, what do you all want? Oh, we are just listening to the boss trying to introduce us all the product only. And my mom just replied, if you're here to buy, just buy it. Don't try to flirt with my husband. I was like sitting at the back. I was just sitting at the back, like one corner. I was serving another customer and I was like laughing in my internal. I was like, oh damn, that roasty. Like you guys had no idea how why I can able to come up with weeks all the funny reply, right? It's all thanks to my mom. Sweet tea on holiday. Like it's all this is the only thing I'm glad that I inherited from my mom. It's like sometimes when you have to reply in a wiki way, it's like, dude, my mom is always good on that though. Like my mom always able to come up with a comeback so ridiculous that I'm like, I just love to sit back and enjoy a popcorn. Good thing my mom is there. But I mean, like my mom is very how to say this? She's kind of like the anything whatever kind of woman, you know. Like she doesn't care much. But the thing is, right, when people offend her, she'll definitely shoot back though. Like my mom is so bad no matter what, so I guess that's kind of funny. But my sister inherited the truly funny side from my dad. I inherited a kind of like both sides, but more on my mom's side though. The last thing you want your mom is having two wives. Dude, you guys had no idea last time. I say this before, I will say it again. Last time when I went for when I get released from the Singapore military, right? I have to there is a specific test I have to, a medical checkup I have to do. One of the tests I have to do is HIV test. Before I can get dismissed from military, I have to go through a military checkup. One of them is a HIV testing. At the time when I was in the military, the medic couldn't draw any blood for my arm. Like he poked my arm 9 times, you know, 5 on my left, 4 on my right. Like he couldn't draw he only drew a few single drop of blood. So I told him like, okay, never mind. I'll go like they even get a freaking doctor to try to draw my blood and he still couldn't draw the blood out. So I ended up going out to the public clinic to draw a blood again and realized that the only way to draw my blood was from another way. So they managed to draw my blood out. So when I went to go and get my result back, the doctor just decided to like, okay, I'm fine. Let's do way more testing, HIV, cholesterol, low cholesterol, all the medical test checkup, because he drew like freaking one small bottle of blood. And the thing is, right, because the doctor he himself had been through military, so he knows. So okay, the main concern is HIV. He just said, okay, HIV negative, you are safe. And my mom just replied, next to me, he better don't. If he dare to do something that is, if that result is positive, I'll be questioning him. I'll be like, wow, that's scary, you know. Like a mom just sitting next to you and just say that if that test result is positive, I'll be questioning him. I'll be like, wow. You guys have no idea, like all the cold sweats going behind my bed, like, oh my god, please test result, please don't feel on me, don't whatsoever. Why my mom roast me out of nowhere? You guys have no idea though. The one who love to roast people a lot in my household, right? My dad, my mom, me, and my sister, right? The one that do a lot of roasting is me and my mom, followed by my sister and my dad. The one who love to troll a lot, right, is my dad, followed by my sister, followed by me, followed by my mom. But the thing is, right, it can also go the other way around, so it depends on the situation. But in a sense, right, you have to imagine, like, imagine when you're sitting down and having a dinner and your dad will ask you, when you're gonna get a girlfriend? And or he will ask you, like, imagine like he will ask, you're doing this kind of live streaming, right? Do you got a girl loving you? I'm like, I shall keep my silence. I was like, I shall keep my silence for safety reasons. And out of nowhere, my dad would just say, you know, I'm not gonna object you getting any kind of girls, you know. I'm like, wow, dad, definitely not helping. Like, this is one of the, like, I personally had no idea, like, what my dad is thinking sometimes, though. Like, when anyone asks me, like, why do I have a yabai mode? Yeah, definitely the randomness inherited is definitely from my dad, though. I definitely inherited the randomness from my dad, in a sense. The yabai mode that we all know, yeah, definitely. I guess I mean, like, dude, my dad can make a dirty joke without even realizing it, you know, guys. Like, seriously, my dad can make a dirty joke out of nowhere. Like, he dared to flirt with my mom, even though he studied Buddhism. He's a freaking monk. Like, he really shaved his hair. Like, he said that he's a monk. He cannot eat meat. He cannot have greediness whatsoever. But the funny thing is, right, he said that he practiced Buddhism. So when it comes to greed, when it comes to lust, it's all a huge no. But yeah, he still freaking flirt with my mom. He still freaking buy lottery, and I'm like, we are all going to get to hell and say hi. Some people will say it's not lolo, it's not hello, it's hi. Imagine like having this kind of that. Yeah, it's fun at some time, but when at the same time, he also got quite a few abusive moments. So I won't list out all the abusive moments because it's something that I want to throw away and forget about it. But in a sense that there are kind of one of the reasons why I always say like there's a love-hate relation is like the quarrel is just ridiculous at times when you think about it. But the way he loves to troll, yeah, that's the one thing that I can like about my dad though. If my dad just don't do anything stupid, which often more than not, I would say 70% of the time he will do it. Like guys, think about it. Oh, I directed a little bit too strong. It's not to my liking. Next few days, son, I want to drink the same milk tea. Please prepare one jar for me. One jar? You sure? I prepared the one jar. I wasn't expecting him to drink the freaking whole one jar though. Like imagine like 1 liter of milk tea. I'm like, I don't even see any Briton drinking 1 jar of tea though. All I see is like Briton drinking 1 cup of tea, a little bit of milk with a little bit of sugar, and that's all. And my dad freaking drink 1 freaking jar. That's just crazy, you know, guys. Excuse me. It's always amazed me. it always amazes me when I think about how my dad can just come up with all the thing, or even my mom though. But if I kind of like leave my mom and my dad to talk, like sometimes it can go from serious or sometimes it can go to funny thing. Like even like yesterday when my sister husband gave us a air fryer like as an early Christmas present. Like when like my mom and I was like decided to go and get one ourselves like next week actually. Actually me and my mom was like planning a trip next week to go and get an air fryer on our own. When I discussed this with my sister, and my sister was like, "Oh, okay." She freaking asked her husband to get it for us, and I was like, "Dude, spend your money on yourself. Don't spend your money on us." And my sister just said that, "Oh, because I got a lot of things from you guys, so I'm just repaying it in a sense." And I'm like, and the husband just said, "And also take it as an early Christmas present." I'm like, "This is an early Christmas present I wasn't expecting though." So basically when we get home, okay Master, hello there, how's your day? I mean like you guys can understand that when my mom and I bring the big air fryer home, my mom and I was like, how am I gonna say this to dad? And we said like we wanted to get our own, so we just played the, oh, it's your son-in-law gift. we just basically say, oh, it's your son-in-law decided to give you a early Christmas present, so we're gonna give you, we're just gonna get it for you. So yeah, I guess the only thing I'm kind of curious is that does air fryer, if I make a French fries using the air fryer, will it taste good or not though? I mean like if it tastes good, I wouldn't mind though. I mean like less oil, less oily food in life, that although it's gonna taste bland, but if you add a little bit of seasoning to it, I guess it should be able to cover it up though. It tastes dry. Really? I don't know though. I mean like you can add some animal sauce as something to cover it up. I don't know. I mean like I want to test it out though. You have a very bad day and some guy call you the Ansler. Damn. Okay, the only advice I can give you is just ignore the guy that give you the Ansler and just don't think about it. Just move on with your life. I know some people love to use the Ansler like as if it's normal, but it's always like some people just love to use the words that come out of their mouth without thinking though. So the only thing I would just say that just move along. Don't think of them, because if you think about them, right, that person is just living rent-free in your own head. So if you forget about it, you have a better day. So yep, don't need to, you're welcome, just don't think about it. What the person want to do is that he want to live in your head rent-free. Like you guys have to understand, love and hate, like I talk about this in random chat a lot of time, and I'm just gonna say it again. Love and hate can lead to obsession, and if you start thinking about it, right, love, hate, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, okay, for love or hate, right, it's that sometimes when you overthink it, it can get into your head, and the person is just living in your head rent-free though. So let's say for example, if you hate the person just because it bother you, try eating some chocolate unless you're allergic to chocolate, and just move along, play some games or read some books, just relax, listen to music along the line. Like don't let anyone go along the line of saying, oh, this person just gonna say that he called me the Ansler. No, just don't go that route. Just let people saying like, oh, you call me the Ansler? Oh, good day to you. And just, don't give a damn care. The more you give a damn care, the more the person will just bother you in your mind, and at the end of the day, it will just affect your mental state. So the only thing I would just say that if the person is living rent-free in your house, in your own head, house called your head, yeah, not a good sign, The one of the reason why I always tend to forget a lot of things, all the bad stuff myself, is that I move on. Don't think about it too much. Although I know I cover a lot of random chat, like a lot of casting, like even the Johnny Somali, do I still care about him or whatever case, right? move along. I know a lot of case can be topic, give an update along the line. Yeah, but if a person just go around telling you the answer, don't give them a damn care. There are some people, they can use whatever the word they want. They can use whatever thing against you. Don't give a damn care. The more you give a damn care to the person, you're just gonna end up getting yourself even more tired though. Right, Lance. I will not say that word because I know very well. For me, who is not a black person, I will not comment on that. You know, she had a 1 week holiday from her colleague. What if she managed to arrive out of nowhere? The last thing you heard, she will arrive and say, "Where are you?" I'll be damn sure if Richie-san come to my house and say peekaboo, and I'll say, "Oh my, I guess I will be growing horn over my head." So sorry, I have to add some word into my moderation words though. I only say it to auto-mock though. So there are some words that I guess the AI doesn't know how to. Because the thing is, right, the only person in life, the only white person I've ever seen who can use the N slur and still end up getting away with it is my all-time favorite, the late Mr. Robin Williams though. As long as I guess I don't say it would be much better though. I mean, like, the late Mr. Robin Williams is really one of my all-time favorite comedy, and some of my comedy or the way I talk, right, do come from inspiration from him. And I mean, like, he's really one of the things I actually give my full respect to him, right, is that in some of his comedy, he freaking used the N-word and still get away with it though. I know some people say it's not a bad word, but the thing is, right, when it's used by some people, it's considered a bad word. Used by some other people, not really. So it depends though. I'm not trying to say I have to say, it's just that I have to give the respect to many other people when I'm using the N-word though. Now you're curious, what are you gonna do in that situation? Listen. Number one, I have to give the person a slap because we promise that the person have to deserve a slap first at the time, a pong to be exact, and then I'll give Ichi-san a huge heart. I know you guys don't like Johnny Somali, but the thing is, right, not a lot of people in Japan like him though. I see quite a lot of other people don't even want to rock on him in any other country though. I mean, like in Singapore, let's say in Singapore, I'm not sure about other country. In Singapore, if you say anything that is racism, right, like if you say anything that is racist or against a specific race or religious, right, you can get arrested and you can get charged and get sent to jail in Singapore. So in Japan, right, the reason why racism is not really a thing is that because you have to understand, Japan only got one race and that is Japan. So it's really never really been part of the law. But in Singapore, where there is different race, it became part of the law though. But do Johnny deserve to be in jail? Well, the thing is, right, I won't comment do Johnny Somali deserve in jail. I know some people say he should be rotting in jail as long as he can, but the thing is, right, he will be crying from the heart, not from the slap. We'll see how about that though, if that happens. Okay, the thing is, right, if he learned the lesson, he turned into a new leaf, yeah, that's good for him. But on the other hand, right, I would actually think that the best way to keep Johnny Somali, right, is the best way to keep Johnny Somali from getting relevant is that number one, don't care about him. Like when he lose, like he's a crowd chaser, he's just chasing after views. So when people stop, like if people start ignoring him, then he won't get any views, and he just going to drop into the abyss called irreverency, and no one is going to know about him. That is number one. Number two, I believe that some people in this world are really don't deserve to touch internet though. And when I say don't touch internet, it means that social platform, networking, YouTube, Kick, Twitch, whatever video platform that you can come up with, like as long as they don't touch internet, I feel like they will be fine. It's because they want to chase after views due to internet that they became that way. So I really hate Johnny Somali. I will put that as one thing, but impartial way of thinking, right? Like a way of thinking partially, like, I have to be very, very straight, is that sometimes you have to think of ways like, why would he gone down this road though? Like, why is he doing a crowd chasing moment? So the only way is that don't let him touch the internet. That's the best way. If he don't have internet, he can't do anything, then that in a sense I would say is he might do other stuff though. Do I like Lolly? That is a very dangerous question to ask though, Cheesy-san. I know some people go along the line of like, oh hey, you're a lolly, so you're about to pedophile. Well, the thing is, right, I can't say do I like lolly or not. Let's say for example, if let's define like. Okay, guys, let's define like. If let's say for example, a character I like using in, like, let's say for Genshin, right? Let's say in Genshin, let's say Kree, Diona, Dory, all the lolly character, I like using them because they are cute, their skill is good. That is considered like. But does that make me a pedophile? Does that make me a lolicon? That's a very dangerous line to cross, right, you guys? So when people say like, do you like lolly? It's yeah, Chi is also a very cute character to have in Genshin. So the thing is, right, we have to ask ourselves, when we ask a person, do we like a lolly? It defines on the word like already, because is it like because the character is cute, or is it that because you love and think about sensual stuff? Because again, when I say that hate is a very powerful thing and it can lead to obsession, same thing for like. Like can also lead down to the same path as hate. It can lead to a person into obsession, and it can, in a sense, lead to people to becoming a pedophile or a lolicon, and that is a very dangerous line to cross. So when people ask me like, do I like lolly, I will have to ask you, define your like. Because in Japan, like when we say suki desu can mean love. It can also mean like. It can also mean really, really like. So like suki desu, right? It's so we have to end ourselves. Define like on lolly though. Because I like using, I definitely would say I will agree on the part that in Genshin I do like using Nahida, but does that mean that am I a pedophile because I like using her? I mean, like, I don't agree on the artwork. I will say at least that point. I don't agree on the artwork of all the lolly characters. But on the other hand, it's really a very dangerous line to cross though, because at the end of the day, like guys, like at the end of the day, if we go to the point of saying like, do you like lolly or do I like lolly? It's like, I have to ask you, define the like, because for me, I can say I find them cute. But do we mean that do I love them? That's a very dangerous line to cross, because I can't say I love. I can assure you guys that my throat right now is just having a sore throat. That's why it may sound like pedophile to you, but I can assure you I don't. Like I got quite a few young people like in my live stream on Reality app itself, and I always been very careful on what to say on live stream though. There are quite a few things I can say, but there's quite a few things I can't say though. some people might, I know some people is saying like it's a very long explanation, but the thing is, right, if I say yes or no, people are just gonna say that I'm a lol. If I say yes, right, people are just gonna deem me as a pedophile. But if I say I don't, people just say, oh, I'm a lolly hater. You get my point? You like lolly due to their dress, not the character. But the thing is, right, I'm not supporting, nor am I against people who like lolly or not. The thing is, right, lolly in Japan got two types of meaning. There's two types of meaning to lolly in Japan. Number one, it means that the person is baby face and short. Another meaning is young girls that is underage. Lolly really mean that. Lolly really mean have two meaning in Japan. Because you guys have to understand, in Japan, some girls never grow beyond a height. They really stay very short. Like when people say like in, like let's say for example like Last Darkness in Hololive, right? Her height is really that short. Or maybe Gargoyle is really that high. Like you can't, they are considered, if you look at their age, they are still considered lolly. Their age also does that mean that the age is not lolly? It's a very questionable thing, because the thing is, right, some people will say, oh, it's legal age lolly or illegal age lolly. But the thing is, right, at the end of the day, it's still considered lolly, right? Yeah, I know. There are some people who have. Definitely we can't stop. I will just say that there are some people who love to create some issue though. That's why I have to ask you, define your like. Because when you give the question, right, if you never define the right, it's really problem though. Because at the end of the day, right, lolly can mean a lot of meaning though. Dude, I'll just say it again and again. I'm a freaking old virgin man. Why would I want to go to the point of telling everyone like who I like though? I'm still a freaking virgin, you know. It's amazing that as an old man, I'm still freaking a virgin. Man, there are a lot of trolls sometimes in life. It just depends on how you manage them. Also, I'm a VTuber. Why would I want to show my face though? If I show my face, wouldn't that make me no longer a VTuber? It's obviously because I'm not showing my face, that's why I became a VTuber. Why do I want to make young looking appearance? I can assure you guys, it's just that when I do my live stream, my voice actually doesn't sound this low, okay? It's just that I've been having sore throat lately, that's why my voice is this low. But normally in my live stream, if you guys go and check, most of my voice is always on the higher pitch though. And people will tend to say like, my avatar look way too old for that voice, which in the end I decided to make it younger. Criminals like to hide their face. Do you know that internet trolls also are the people who love to hide their face? Internet troll also like, keyboard warrior also like to hide their face. Hacker also like to hide their face. Oh, I won't deny that I am an internet troll sometimes though. It depends on who I'm trolling with. You hear hiya like I mean like if I do like Uncle Roger hiya, you'll be hiya, you guys are love to troll a lot. Got nothing to do, just go online, just comment on people saying like, oh, you like lolly, you lolly pedophile lah, you definitely a lolly lah. Oh, you don't want to show your friend, you know you're a criminal lah. You definitely one lah. Oh my, like, wouldn't that be the case, right, guys? I can assure you guys, I may not be considered nice because I've been, how to say this? I have been defamed by a Japanese girl in the past before when I was known as a JP liver. I was defamed by a Japanese woman who was also a V liver at the time, and I was defamed to the point that I lost almost 90% of my Japanese viewers at the time. It also caused me into a deep depression a little bit at that time, but end up I decided against it and just stand back on my own two feet and became an ENV tuber. There are quite a few people who has been through the drama that I've been through though, so yeah. But the one thing I will not forgive the Japanese woman was that she freaking made a then 13 years old little girl cry. Like, dude, how in the hell can you make a 13 years old little girl cry just because that the girl asked me about some stuff and I'm like, dude, what does the little girl do anything to you? But in a sense, right, the little girl just called me Ame Papa for a reason. Is that I act like a fatherly figure to her. And to be honest, I actually wish all the best for the little girl. But so far from what I know from what happened to the little girl at the moment is that she's been busy with her study, and I always encourage her to make sure to get onto her study. And from what I know, the latest record that she told me was that she's studying hard to become an engineer. Which is a good thing though. Aiming towards her growth in life. And that is something that we all want for young students. Like, as a responsible adult, right, let's be honest, we have to lead people down the right path. If we don't lead them by the right path, they are going to end up getting themselves the wrong, making the wrong choice, and as they grow into an adult, they are just going to get themselves in trouble though. One of the reasons why I have to make sure that when I do my chat and chat with people, I have to be very careful. You're doing 25% ASEAN Hayab sound. I mean, like, if you slowly take your time on practicing, I'm sure you can do it one day. I know some people may not be able to do the Hayab that easily. I mean, like, I didn't really hit that point that easily, you know. You're my 300 sub. Hello there. Thank you for the sub. But I have to thank you guys for the support though. As much as I want to celebrate today, the only thing that is holding me back is my sore throat though. If I can celebrate on the spot, I'll definitely be drinking some red wine. Is it bad if after 2 hours the drug is still not activating? Did I sleep a little bit too much today? You like my character and personality? Thank you very much. You're going to make another channel for tutorial? It would depend on what kind of tutorial you want to make though. if you're gonna make another YouTube channel for tutorial, you have to best think of what you're gonna make for the tutorial and concentrate on that part though. If let's say for example you're gonna create a new gaming tutorial, let's say for example Genshin, you want to concentrate on Genshin style, all these things, right? Yeah, you can go ahead, but make sure that you'll be fully concentrate on Genshin though. For me, when I do the random chat, right, it's just all random. Never follow a single trend. Character wise. Yeah, I mean like we are technically wearing the same hoodie. I will agree on the blue hair though. And we are both cat, I guess. I still might have to change a little bit. I might give myself a new update on the model next time. Oh, does my live stream have 4? Really? Did that even happen in the first place? I never even got way beyond 30 viewers at one time though. The only time I ever... I guess the internet troll did come to go and press dislike. Let's see. Well, I guess internet troll are quite a lot around though. I mean like that. What's my easy to make gold meal? Normally I make one pot though. If possible, I will try to make one pot. Normally I will go along the line of like trying. It depends though. If let's say for example, if you're from US, right? I will definitely throw, let's say for example, a pot inside. I put a little bit of pasta, a little bit of milk, normal milk, okay, not the full cream also, just a normal drinking milk, a little bit of butter, a little bit of water, a little bit of cheese. What kind of cheese depends on you, just any cheese, and then just let it cook on its own. And after that you can get it out, and you can just prepare maybe some bacon piece or maybe some egg, and then you can just serve it. Like normally I know some people will go along the line like peanut butter sandwich, which I can agree, but sometimes eating something warm would be nice, you know, something warm to keep your body nice and happy, you know. Eating something warm, like probably because I love to do a little bit of cooking, so yeah, end up cooking a little bit. Like one pot is one of the easier. Another thing I will go along with, let's say for example like one pot, put a little bit of rice in it, and make sure before you put the rice in, wash the freaking rice, okay? Wash the rice, put it in, put a little bit of, let's say, meat, a little bit of sausage, let's say sausage. I guess sausage would be best, like sausage, cut it into smaller pieces, put it in, some veggies, some slices of meat, like best would be pork or beef in slices. And for seasoning, add a little bit of soya sauce if you have it, salt if not, black pepper, white pepper, paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, some herb would be nice, and you can just let it cook on its own, and there you go, a nice little meal to eat. Normally I will go with one pot though. I always come up with different ways to cook my meal. But I always love cooking in just one pot. Unless I'm a little bit thirsty for more or hungry for more, then I will start making a little bit more though. But that kind of sandwich is a snack, not a meal. Kupa sandwich, oh, I haven't eaten that for so long though. Definitely I would agree. If you make a very fulfilling, like let's say for example, if you add in bacon or cheese, egg, yeah, definitely I would say that would be a meal. But personally for me, I would say hey, I mean like one of the Singapore way of cooking chicken rice, right? You just freaking get a rice cooker, put in washed rice, put in garlic, onion, ginger, water. Yep, definitely you have to put water, white pepper or black pepper if you have whichever pepper you have. White pepper will be more preferred, but any pepper will do. Salt, and then you place one chicken thigh in, not chicken breast, because it will be very dry if you cook it. One chicken thigh into the rice cooker, you cook it. Here you go, a Hainan chicken rice. Hainanese chicken rice. That is the most easier cooking. I used to do cooking stream though. I can't do it now anymore. When I was back in Japan, I do quite a few times cooking stream, you know. It's in the record, in the archive. Oh, Zojiru's cheese brand is quite good though. If you're getting that will be a good one. That would be, I guess that will be the best investment that you can afford. But any rice cooker will still do. Even the recipe I just gave, right? The rice for the Hainanese chicken rice, that is the most simplest way to cook it though. So if you forgot the recipe, just wind back. It'll be around 2 hours mark of. That's just me. But yeah, I wouldn't say rice cooker is a bad thing though. Like personally for me, right, I have seen quite a few rice cooker that you can bake a freaking bread on it though. Let me do a check. Zojiro. Zojirushi rice cooker. I'm pretty sure they have bread recipe though. Oh, they have it though. They freaking have it. Rice cooker bread. Oh my god, they really have it. Someone give it a recipe. There's a recipe of it though. If you got a chance to get a Zojiro rice cooking, I guess you can consider this kind of thing. I mean, like making a bread, like dude, just freaking make the dough, throw it in, and then you got yourself a freaking bread. Make the dough, proof. I mean, you need to proof a dough no matter what. Knead and shake. Okay, fair point. Proof again. Good. And then put it in the rice cooker. Damn. I mean, like rice cooker bread is a thing though. If you got the chance to try that, you can do that though. My house rice cooker does normal. The only thing I would try out would be the air fryer that my sister husband gave us as an early Christmas present. The funny thing is, right, it's the Tefal one, so apparently that you can also use it to grill. To what extent, I'm not sure though. I mean, like we mentioned along the line that the fry might be dry. I'm not sure how dry it will be though. If it's too dry, then it'll be very bad though. Using an air fryer to cook a steak. Josh Wisman, who is hating on air fryer, yeah, I can see him just roaring around saying like, dude, what are you thinking? Dude, I'm a simple old man, alright. Anything that can be conveniently cooked, I will just cook it. If it's delicious, I won't mind though. Even if people hate it, I'll be like, if it suit my palate, I won't hate it. I would just eat it though. Yeah, definitely I would agree on the pricey price though. It's definitely very I mean like 300 plus 400 plus, yeah, that is a little bit on the expensive side. So just stick with what you can. If given a chance, right? If given a chance and you can get it, I guess that would be considered a good investment to get it though. Chicken adobo. Yeah, I will agree that marinate any meat overnight can be a problematic. But you have, when it comes to marinate any chicken or any meat, right? Normally we'll say around 4 hours will be enough, but best overnight, because the reason why you say best overnight is that sometimes the seasoning, right, as it penetrates into the meat itself, it also helps to tenderize the meat itself. So one of the reasons, like let's say like why putting buttermilk on chicken before you fry it is that the acidity of the buttermilk penetrate into the chicken, softening the chicken, which means that when you fry it and as the juice get goose out, so-called goose out, and get fried off, there will be some sort of along the line of air bubble in between each muscle fiber of the chicken meat or whatever meat that is. And in a sense, you can say that it kind of like tenderize it when you bite into it, which is the reason why they say you put buttermilk for chicken or whatever chicken meat or maybe whatsoever into things to marinate, is that you have to wait for the things to fully penetrate to the core. If you penetrate just only the outer surface, the food is just only going to be tasty on the outer surface, not the inner core. And we do know very well that a lot of meat tend to take, like a lot of people tend to undercook on the internal heat, the internal of the meat though. I see quite a lot of people undercook a lot of food though. For me, who I used to work in a restaurant, yeah, I seen it myself. Even I made the same mistake sometimes. Okay, I think I should actually start sleeping though. My mind is starting to shutting down already, guys. I'm still amazed that I'm still holding on 2 hours though. I'm actually showing, my mind is showing the moment of sleeping already. My head is starting to spin though. Alright. I guess with that being said, guys, I think I will stop here for the day. Although I know some people, we have some issue earlier with some internet troll, we just live and move on. Things always happen. And we just move along, okay, guys? I know some people may not like those internet troll, but yeah, it's part of life. They will be part of the internet, and we just move along. So with that said, for everyone, thank you very much for coming to my live stream. Don't forget to press the like button and subscribe if you had not. And yeah, next week's schedule, I think I'll post it on both YouTube and on Twitter, so you guys can look out for that. But with that being said, hope you guys all have a good night or day. Bye bye. Reality side also good. Oyasumi.